It's our first Faded Friday with the working audio. I don't know how to say that. Like, I'm like, you know, I'm not used to shit working, so my brain's like, Friday, anxiety, stress, terror. But like, I think we can just fucking chill and get hella high. Which is wild. I'm hella excited. Vile, did you bring music? Start giving me links, by the way. I meant to say that in the chat, that I am now clicking the links, but I forgot. So like, you know, feel free to start sharing links. I apologize. Also, first day of spring. Fuck yes. Happy spring, everybody. I ran to the hills. What was chasing you? Time, Boombody. Genuinely, it's so weird. It's like this weird internal contest I have in my head every day that is asking me, I don't know how to say, like, how do I get over here and go live immediately in between songs? That is what my brain wants to do really bad. There's no way to interrupt a song well. I hate interrupting a song. So I literally am like in the kitchen pouring my coffee and I hear the song fade and I go, huh, and I lope. Do you know what a lope is? It's how you run without making a shit ton of noise because your dogs and your husband might decide to be very loud about it. So I like literally like a gazelle. I'm like, whoo, whoo, like leaping across the house, but landing on my tiptoes so as trying not to make sound to get here to say hi before the song starts. Someday I'm going to record it because it's fucking comical. I'm sure someone would get a big kick out of what the fuck I'm doing in this house in the morning. Yes. Oh, Super Baba, you fucking showed up with links today. Fuck yes. There has been quite the dry spell of good music lately. I grabbed a couple myself. So, high hopes. I'm just looking at this. They are not opening in any particular order, as seems to be just the way of I've been really strongly thinking of getting away from Firefox, my dudes. I'm having the weirdest problem with Firefox. If you guys know the answer to it, let me know. If you don't know the answer to it, I don't know. You'll just confuse me. But, if I go to someone's Twitch channel, they are muted. I cannot hear Twitch. It's only with fucking Twitch, though. I can't hear my clips. I can't hear someone's channel when I raid them. So when they're like, hey, ClassyKatie, what were you doing? I have no idea. I feel like the rudest raider right now. It takes like 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden the audio will click in. Riddle me that. No idea. It's so weird, but it's been driving me fucking nuts. Let me see, where are we? I got Senores, I got Super Bappa, I get Super Bappa, I get Vile, It's super strange. It is, and it's like, I fucked, you know, with the settings in your address bar that are like stopping autoplay or something like that. I turned all of that off because I thought maybe that was doing it. And then when I did turn it off, the first time I went to a Twitch channel, it did load right away. It was amazing. It just loaded with sound, and I was like, oh, maybe it was the autoplay thing. It's never loaded again, and the autoplay is off. So that was just a fluke freak incident. I have no idea. It's so confusing. But I mean, it's genuinely making me just not want to use Firefox anymore. Like, I don't know, because this is disgusting, but because I'm being so precious, I'm being very precious about the gaming PC. You guys know it has nothing on it but games and Discord, period. I'm using Edge on this computer. Edge is working better than Firefox, and that upsets me. It shouldn't at all. Oh shit, okay, hold on. I got Vile, New Autumn Kings. Okay, I'm getting Glut. I see Spence. I got Glut. Excelente. I grabbed a few myself. I think I said that. I tend to do a couple Katie clicks in the morning, if I can. And then, ooh, you reminded me, fucking Elle. She's such an organized, wonderful human, let me fucking tell you. So oftentimes I ask the ladies on the night before Faded Friday, on Thursday nights, oftentimes the ladies and I are just hanging out and chilling. And I asked them, I'm like, do you guys ever want to throw music in to Faded Friday? Quill, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class live and giving it any swings. Please go forth and be consensual in all the ways. I fucking appreciate you. Ooh, new black keys. Fuck yes. I asked them if they want to participate because oftentimes either they're live on Fridays or they're just not around to throw music in. Elle literally made a little Faded Friday suggestion Discord in our Discord that we do girly pop stuff in. And she's very delicately putting 3 songs a week in there. Like, I love her so much. I can't tell you how grateful I am for people like that. I need to get so stoned today. Let's go. I'm in panic mode. My guy gets here in a week. I haven't been intimate with anyone for over 7 years. The nerves are real. You fucking got this. You fucking got this. I'm very excited for you. That being said, Cloud Girl, I am so in full support of getting fucking racked today. I actually brought out my gross gummies. If you'd like to take some gummies with me and go to super space. Yeah. By gross gummies, I mean, they're the flavor of guava, and I just don't understand why anyone did that. Good morning, River. How are you, love? No one seemed to jive with my last suggestion, so I haven't popped any links in lately. Sins. This ain't I mean, I know this doesn't help anyone, but seriously, I'm going to say this for everyone's benefit. This is not the Impress Katie with your music choice show. It's also, and I be this very seriously, it's not Impressed Katie's chat with music choices. If you like it and it brings you joy, I want to hear it. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's shitty. The only genre I've never liked anything in is ska. So outside of that, there's a high chance I might like it. But I don't ever want it to be, I don't want it to be like the Katie show. I'm kind of a bitch. Yeah, guava is disgusting. Me too. It tastes kind of like puke. I don't like it either, so we're going to eat them and make them go away and get high off them instead. Let's do this. Cloud, I've got 10 MGs going in. Like an idiot, I didn't clean my other bongs. I have the Mish literally in my kitchen full of bong cleaner right now. But I figure since she's new, what a christening. We'll just christen her today. Message earlier. Oh, I missed it. No, Charles. It's an audio codec issue in one of the latest versions of Firefox. You have to do a refresh on Firefox, which basically reinstalls it, and it should work. Really? Oh, shit. Thank you. Yay. So just do like a Firefox reinstall, and it should be fine. Thank you. I'm sorry. These make my mouth water so bad. It's so weird. I just drool. Good morning, Wizard. How are you, love? We've got our Eddies in. Let's take a cheersy cheers, yeah? It'll log me out of everything. I hate that. Just make my mouth water. I want to talk, but like I'm just drooling. We'll just chill like this, I guess. My gummies are watermelon. They taste like cherry. Oh, I want that. These, they're bad. Guava is not the flavor. Mm-mm. Figured out how to bypass companies block on Twitch. Oh my God. Fuck yes. Happy Faded Friday, reasonable. How was Savannah? Was it beautiful? I'm grabbing your links, don't worry. Just so drooly right now. I just want it to go away now. I want to talk. Sorry. I took some edibles and they're making me drool. What are their moon rocks, Soup Papa? I don't know what the fuck this is, but there's this weird phenomena where it's like moon rocks just didn't get to be a specific thing. Everywhere I go, someone calls a moon rock a different thing. Where I was raised with pot, a moon rock was a bud rolled in like wax or dabs and then rolled in keef. But like a lot of people do not call that a moon rock. They call it something else. I swallowed it. It was too much. It was so much drooling. Good Lord. The parties here on the west side, that's where I was raised with the edibles. That was that's all my weed-ication comes from the west side. The east, I smoked a shit ton of east side weed, don't get me wrong, but all my edumacations comes from the west. I asked I love asking people that aren't American because we're all awash, right? Like when I hear you and you hear me, I don't think we really think what part of the country are you from? We're just like, oh, you're clearly American. But I asked Beth, I was like, if you had to guess where in America I'm from based on how I speak, where would you guess? And she straight up said California. Hard California. I was like, yeah, that checks out. I feel like that's the one I get the most because I'm so fucking chill. Let me say it again. Hold on. Because I'm like so fucking chill. I don't take it as an insult at all, by the way. If anybody's like, Katie, I love California and I love all the Californians I've ever known. They're wonderful people. No hate whatsoever. It's just interesting. I don't know where that came from. I've never lived in California in my life. I've lived a lot of places too. Never California. Cali or Arizona, yep. California, but the northern part. Why the northern part, can I ask? Again, I've never lived in California, so I don't even know what that means. But, I mean, that's exactly what Beth said. She's like, you're just so chill. And we associate that with, like, California. I'm down with that. I'd imagine if she was, like, Nebraska. No offense to Nebraskans, but, like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What would that even mean? Like, I'm a very chill stoner with blue hair, and I wear a lot of tie-dye. And I love the beach. Yeah, I'd guess I was from California, too. That totally checks out. Totally. It's totally chill. Like, whatever. Oh, I'm so sorry. Cheers. Go find me more music. I'm getting your links. The last two I got were David's, too. And I got Muna. I love Muna. You all right? You pretty chill. You pretty chill. I like people that mind their own, and Californians tend to be that, which is cool. I dig that a lot. I'd love to know where people think I'm based on how I talk. You should, literally ask someone. I figured I would just ask Beth because she's English. She's only lived here, 5 years? So she's still, she's not like melted to the American accents. Max doesn't really have an accent though. Max is from Chicago's, but he doesn't have the Chicago accent. I haven't heard. I hear Washington because you sound just like me and I'm from Eastern Washington. Okay, see, 509 represent. That's what's up. If you know, you know. JoJo's from the Heat Lamp gas station all fucking day. Eastern Washington for the win. That's, literally, how many people are over there, though? Like 10? Like, it's you, me, 8 other people. You know what's crazy is the population really doesn't change over there, and I never know what's happening, but I've looked, like, at the population in my hometown. It hasn't changed a lick. Not a lick. It's still 1,500 people. That's it. And they have a sign. They boast this number. It's very confusing. I wonder, though, what separates Eastern Washington from Western Washington? Like how you know what I bet it is? I'm going to call it out right here. The difference is those who can say Spokane and Colville, and there are those who say Spokane and Colville. What is wrong with you? Yakima. What do they say? Yakima? Yakima. Jesus fucking Christ. Ask a native. Fucking what? The spore can. The mountains separate them. That's about it. But I don't know if there's I'm sure there's a difference in how we speak, though. I think people on the east side we have a little bit of a twang. Because we country. That's all I got, though. Other than that, I don't know. Where are the tie-dye shirts being given away? So that's going through Phoenix Down, and I need to talk to them about it because I have no idea. I don't, all of the entries and everything are through them because they're trying to make it Not trying. They're making it more safe for everyone that entered, so it's not like y'all are just giving me your fucking personal address or whatever. I think it'll be through them. They'll draw the winners, they'll contact you, and then we'll ship the shirts wherever they tell us to ship them. River, if you just ask for a mod permit or subs, if you sub to my channel, we just trust that you're not going to post like hate porn or something, murder porn or something terrible that'll get me banned off the internet. If you don't sub, you just have to ask for a permit. Nothing weird. Just Viata loves Fridays. They're her favorite. Viata literally just gave you a permit if you'd like it, if you have a link. The permit's good for about 60 seconds. But yeah, we try to limit it. Normally we try to limit it around 3 links per person. Lately, there's been an absolute drought of music, so we've been pushing it to 5. And we try to keep the links under 5 minutes because then we can just get through more. But like, if it's 5 minutes and 36 seconds, please don't not share it with me because of that 36 seconds. I'm not that much. There are bigger things in the world to worry about. Do you know what I'm saying? We can go. Or like, this is another thing that's come up in recent Faded Fridays. Oh, I almost missed Tara Lynn. I almost missed your video. Fuck. One thing that came up was like, what if it's a hella long video, but it's because there's just like this crazy chunk at the beginning of talking and there's this crazy chunk of credits at the end. Like, can I timestamp it? If I get a link that is timestamped, I'm going to clearly, because I have common sense, I'm going to assume that's what's going on and we'll still listen to your song. Or like if it's, you know what I mean? If it's like a bundle of songs, as long as you give me that time-stamped link, which I can show you how to do. If you don't know how to do that, it's super fucking easy. That way I just know like, oh, I don't have to listen to like this 20 minutes of talking first, right? Ooh, Agent Envy Spiral, fuck yes. Eastern Washington knows how to drive in the snow. You said it. That's just true, though. I usually tell people when it snows, I'm not afraid of snow. I took driver's ed in the snow. I'm fine. I took driver's ed in 3 feet of fucking Eastern Washington wet slush snow. It gets a bit red and easty before you get over the pass, though, based on hiking around North Bend. Red and easty? Do you mean like Republican? What is Easty? Am I being stupid right now? Help me. Because, yeah, they are. It's insanely racist and Republican on the East Side. Oh, yeah. It's a miracle any of us come out not chodes. That's just facts, if that's what you mean. It's terrible. Junkie. Don't fight me today, Firefox. I don't... Yes, Republican and accent change. Easty, okay, Easty for the accent, very Republican though, yes. I was just making sure I was like, is Easty something I should have known? But no, I mean... I have theories. I think it's because the quality of education and the diversity of human beings on the East Side just dwindles the more east you go. And then by the time you get to Idaho, it's just skinheads, like actual neo-Nazi groups. It's wild. We were in Eastern Washington, like, we moved to Eastern Washington, then moved back to Western Washington, then moved back to Eastern Washington, then moved back, and, you know, like, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like we were a little bit more worldly, and, like, thank fuck my parents just aren't racist, so I wasn't raised that way. But, man, I didn't, and this is real story, my dudes, real fucking story. I did not consciously come in contact with a black person until I was 18. 18. And I remember it because it was English 101 my freshman year of college at Western Washington University. And there was a girl in my group and we were just like joking around, you know, jostling each other, doing some group project, whatever. And I grabbed her arm and did like a joke shake, like, come on, listen or something. And then we went back to the work and I literally like blacked out, no pun, blacked out and was like, I think that's the first time I've ever touched a black person. Oh my fucking God. I am the most sheltered creature that has ever existed on this goddamn planet. What the fuck? It was crazy. Crazy. That's insane. That's Eastern Washington, though. But people get dumb, I think, with lack of exposure or something. I don't know. I know how to drive in snow because Midwest raised, but I don't unless I have to because everyone else here does. 100%. I mean, I know how to drive in snow, but I don't go out in it unless I have to because it's just statistically, that's not a word, statistically a fact that the more often you do something, the more likely something is to go wrong. That's anything in your whole life. If you've trampolined once, the likelihood that anything went wrong, super slim. If you trampoline every fucking day, the likelihood that you break your ankle or the trampoline collapses or something horrible happens goes higher and higher and higher, right? So the more often you're putting yourself in terrible situations, i.e. just driving amongst a bunch of ton-pound steel machines driven by idiots staring at their phone because they cannot put their fucking phone down for 15 minutes, my God. Source, I was out driving around yesterday, saw 3 cops driving and texting at the exact same time, as well as just other, like literally this lady was driving with her elbows while doing this. It was insane. I hate all of you. It's just fucking crazy. No text is worth that. Are you kidding me? Anyways, why am I, this is Friday. Why am I bitching? We can't do this. What's your favorite French fry form and why is it JoJo's? Why are they the correct form? Happy Faded Friday, Mermy. How are you, love? Cheers. Yes. Yes. Does the streamer get a 10-minute timeout now? I don't know. What would it... If I had some sort of timeout screen or contingency plan, yes. We'll work on that, Vile, because that's only fair. You know, actually, Dawn did make me an adorable little, like... I don't know if I have the working file. I'll have to ask Beth. But Dawn made us 2 little goats. The sheep squatches from Fallout. And one is, like, Beth's adorable one, and one is my angry. Because, you know, I'm angry. I do have that somewhere. I'll have to ask Dawn about it. JoJo's got some skin on them. It's kind of freaky and I like it. So do I. They like, I don't know what it is, if it's the magic of the heat lamps or because they've been hot for 72 hours straight. I don't know. JoJo's are phenomenal. And like, until you live other places and travel the world, you won't understand that outside of Washington State, JoJo's don't exist. They've got potato wedges if you make it all the fucking way over to Maryland, where you're at Royal Farms, which is a gas station chicken joint. I know, crazy. They have wedges that are seasoned, fried, and then put under a heat lamp for extended periods of time, so they also get that wonderful, strange, magical little skin on them. Jesus Christ. But outside of that, you ask for JoJo's, and people are like, I'm sorry, is she touched? And you're like, no, you're just not worldly. Know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I need to get your guys' links before I leave these. Gradior, Nerd Pond, Good Morning Loves, Aquarion, Dilettantin, and Jade. I got you. It's my chat. Everything is quadrupled. Oh shit, you're getting the weird chat doubling that I always talk about, Jade. Congratulations. I found that cleaning the cookies or whatever, your browser history and shit, that could sometimes help that. Just refreshing will make it go away. But that's my shit. Welcome to hell. Mine does it all the time, constantly. I got yours, Cloud. Yours is literally where I bookmarked my brain because yours got banged and then you got to post it. Yes. It's how I know where I've like lost the links. I literally, so at the bottom now, my bookmark is Jade. So then I get to talk to you guys and we get to hang out for like 5 minutes and then I'll look over and be like, there's Jade. Oh, there's 4 links. And that's how I like bookmark my brain in chat. Is that weird? You guys are inside me. Always watching. Twitch is built with duct tape and chewing gum. And the love and magic of friendship. Probably some unicorn blood. Probably. I did not get pie on Pie Day this year, but Pie Day fell on the day around my period, and my period said cake. And when your fun parts just start bleeding profusely and then say cake, you listen. You know? I'm not one to argue regardless of the date. Did anyone go out for St. Patty's? I did not. And I made Mexican food that night. It felt very un-Irish. No, JoJo's are like a potato wedge that is spiced very specifically, twice fried, and then stuck under a heating lamp for a bit. They're phenomenal, and for some reason, they're very specific to Washington State. I don't know why. First week at work with my probation in effect at work and got tested yesterday. This is going to be a long 18 months. So I'm curious, did you still pop positive? I'm curious for how long you'll pop positive. You know what I mean? Like, this could be a fun experiment. Mine will do that, Jade. Seriously, the emotes menu just like disappears and goes away. Try cleaning out your, what is it? It's your cookies and your whatever. You clear the shit out of your browser. That has helped me every time that happens. I don't know what it is. Excuse me. None of the taco times have them, only tots and chips, very much so. But outside of taco time, no one really serves tots. There's like, what, Sonic? 2 new pillows? Oh, I'm very excited for you. I want to get new bedding, I think. We did corned beef. Yum. I've never really been into corned beef. Like, I don't hate it. I'm just like, it's all right. But I think it's called Cole Cannon. You should try to make that one. It's potato heaven. I love a potato, though. Mine's held together with the sticky icky icky. Woo woo! I love you, Jade. I hope your day goes by fast, honey bean. Netflix promoted it by what? This screen, though. Who lives in light mode like this? Netflix pulls shark stunt during Chicago River dying. Fake fins spotted in the Emerald Waters were a promotion for an upcoming thriller. How original. I see the light. Jesus Christ. That made my eye water. Bright mode is a nightmare. Why do you do that to yourself? Who's doing that? Out for St. Patty's? Hell no. I did have corned beef and I had pizza pie. Oh, pizza pie. That's a good one for pie day. Cole Cannon's fucking delicious, right? That's a new fun of my cash. Yeah, the cash, that. Thank you. Yep. I don't know why. I don't understand why, but I did it and it's helped. Sharks in the Chicago River. Clever. Super clever. I've been laid off for 4 weeks before they brought me back, but at the 4-week mark, I was still showing, but not enough for the tester to mark it as a positive. It was 5 weeks before that for me, and when I last had anything. 5 weeks? Fuck, dude. I'm so sorry. There's a few of you that are having to quit the weed, if not forever, then temporarily, and I feel so bad. That sucks a lot. Opened that to vet and went blind. Yeah. Still blind. Still am. Here in Warden, the local place makes the JoJo's with a super spicy batter. It's hotter than anyone else I've tried. I'm here for it. Dude, I'm into that. Yeah. Yep, give me the spicy batter. I'm totally, whatever the fuck it is, give it to me. I want that. Yep. It was weird, just random shark prop fins. I couldn't really tell it was Netflix. It had a barely visible logo on them. They claimed it on social media later. I just realized that last night I had a dream that my audio failed. Like I guess a nightmare. I had a nightmare that my computer crashed last night because it just hasn't happened. Crazy. Anyways, sorry. You know how dreams just like come back to you like that? Viscerally. I think something in the song sounded like a crackle and my brain was like, are we going? Is it going down? The ship going down? Is it happening? Tech nightmares are so real. It's either they're going to happen in real life or I'm going to fucking dream about them. What the fuck? Just random shark prop fins. Couldn't really tell it was Netflix. It was barely visible logo on them. They claimed it was social. They claimed it on social media later. Okay. I don't know about that. Okay, Netflix. Okay. Sure. You do you, boo-boo. I lost a job opportunity because I popped hot after quitting for a month and passed at home down to 15 milligrams. Quitting over a month. That is crazy. The social anxiety is crazy. I'm thinking about starting to drink again since that is acceptable. Isn't that so fucked up? I hate that that's the alternative. Like, I understand no criminalization, no judgment whatsoever. I understand. But what the fuck? That's crazy. That the world would rather you be drunk, which is, you know, it's poison. I just hate that. It's so fucking stupid. The dreams have been fucking crazy since I quit. Not a fan. Yeah, when I don't smoke, I have fucking wild dreams too. I understand. I cut hard liquor out of my life. If I drink, it's just beer. I don't like wine. That's probably smart. There are a few of us that would have to quit for a bunch of months before peeing clean. That's why I asked Viata, because, like, I'm genuinely curious. How long would it take for us to pee clean? Crispy, thank you for streaking. I'm going to take this streaking moment to share something really personal. I'm currently 63 hours sober from alcohol and still going strong. That's the fuck what's up. Cheers, motherfucker. Literally, it gets easier and easier, and there comes a day where you don't even realize it, and you're not even thinking about it anymore. It's really weird. So we will cheers you being sober. It feels weird, but, like, I do cheers to your sobriety. Girl Scout troops have gotten in trouble for selling the cookies outside of dispensaries, but apparently the Girl Scout organization has no issue with the girls selling right by liquor stores, so... Really? Oh, fucking what? All right. We don't have a shit ton of links today, which is fine. We have a lot, but not a ton. Well, or maybe we have a lot more than I thought. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, my foot was dead and all the blood's coming back to it, and the needles in my toes, the needles in my toes, the needles in my foot and my toes. Oh, I hate that feeling. Oh my God. I will never ever pee sober. I'd freaking die from the pain. I smoke to manage my pain. Fuck yeah, good for you. I hope you always live in a place where you can do that, or you are in a state of existence where you can do that. I'd have my troops sell right out of the dispensary. So would I. It's been rough. Librium, propanolol, Topamax, and now Trexone have been fucking lifesaver, minus the brain fog those cause. Hey, dude, if it saves your fucking liver, I'm all for it. In my state, you have to be 21 to be on the dispo property. Can't even leave your kids in the car to run in. They can't be there. I think it's might be similar here. There's literally a liquor store in the parking lot of my dispensary. I wonder what that's crazy. Anyways, should we start? It's just wild. I mean, I guess like inundating kids early into exposure to alcohol and drunks is kind of like par the fucking course. I need to get some coffee. Sit in the existential silence. If you hear a cricket, it's good luck. Make a wish. Unless we want to play the collectible card game based on Wikipedia articles. Wait. Yeah, we'll check that out. Today, my dudes. Dicks everywhere, I guess is how... That's how this day ends today. I'm thoroughly stoned as fuck though. Good fucking Faded Friday, I would say. Really good music. I hate when it's by this time of the day because when people are like, was there any standouts? I'm like, I'm so high. And I'm listening to a song that's just dicks everywhere. So like at this point in the day, it's asking a lot. This view of me down. This is the end of Faded Friday view. This is when the weed is kicked in and I'm high. But it was good. I'm glad we got to test. I almost burped. Is it a yawn? Okay, don't do that. I'm glad we got to test bus stuff, and I'm glad we got through all the music. Sometimes there's just not a lot of really good new music coming out. But what we had today was good, and that's what's more important, I think. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you. It's been a good Faded Friday. I highly advise you go find yourself a fucking burrito. Find yourself a burrito. Find yourself something delicious. Eat that. Snuggle a poodle. Lay on a couch. Do what you need to do to relax. Zone out looking at Instagram. Whatever. Take your joy. Do not leave that in your pocket today. And always and forever pee after sex. And wash your hands. Would you like to come say hello, my sweet son? You're just staring at me. Come here. That's a good boy. Hi, Bubba. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Your sister was here for a lot today. Not that I don't love hanging out with her, but you're more of a gift. You're just the cutest boy in the whole world that's ever boy. That's all I have to do. That's all I have to say about that. Clean your bongs. Drink your waters. Water your bongs. Water your flowers. Water your water. What if all this time water just needed to be water and we've just been not watering it? What if wet wind is spit? I have to stop. I love you guys. I'll see you bright and early, or I'll see you in movie night, which is every night at 7 p.m. Eastern in my Discord. Scroll to the very bottom of it. You'll see a cluster of people start to gather around that time. Please come join us. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.